10 years ago, I almost made a fatal mistake, and that was my wake up call. I made a decision that I'd start my own business. My wife and I looked at buying a truck. I looked at everything I would need, chasing my own customers down, and then chasing to get paid, and realized after my wife and I did the math that I was going to be gone from home all the time, chasing people down. If it wasn't that, doing long hours, even looking at remote jobs. And when I mean a remote job, I mean way north, up in the Northwest Territories of Canada. It would have likely cost me my life, my livelihood, my children, and maybe even my health. Have you ever read the side of the box of welding rods? The warning labels are right there. But at the time, I was deep in the welding industry. And you know it goes when you're there, you love doing it, you love doing your job. But you always want to create that little better income, that little something better for your family. I had the skills, the experience, the knowledge, and what to do and who to talk to. Going on my own would have been quite easy. On paper, at first, it sounded like freedom. It really did. Being my own boss, I can quit when I wanted to, do what I wanted to do, and then realize that isn't what really being your own boss is. So my wife and I really did something that most people really skip. We sat down and went through the hard numbers. I mean, including the price of a box of rods, how long it takes to burn them. Not only that, to create the income I wanted to get was going to take me 10, 12, 14-hour days. Most of the time, working on chasing leads, chasing customers for payment. So I really had to sit down and ask myself, is this really what I wanted? The answer is simple. Being your own boss can sometimes be caught in a trap until you get enough people hired under you. Then you get them to do all the work while you do the administration, the stuff behind the scenes that nobody sees. But every time I led down that road and looked at what that dream was, it led me down the exact same path. Still not being at home, not enjoying time with my family, my kids. So what really matters to me. Then there was the part I couldn't ignore anymore. The coughing, the hacking, blowing my nose and seeing how disgusting that looked. Those weren't just decorations. They were warning signs. That's when reality really hit me. I had to find a new career or something different, or I wasn't going to make it out. As I looked around all the job sites, you don't see old welders. There's probably a reason for that. That's when I knew I was going to have to do a different lifestyle. Yeah, I know I wouldn't get to see you. So I chose a career with no helmets, no tools, just a cell phone, maybe a laptop, Wi-Fi, internet. I could do it anywhere in the world. What surprised me was not the income I could make, but the structure, how well the entire program was designed. After that, I knew that that day was mine, that this day was mine, that I could do anything I wanted to do online. In very short, I wanted to be able to relax when the time was right, when I felt like it. I wanted to be able time to play with my dog, time to play with my kids, my grandkids, chase my wife around the house. When I found a digital product that I could resell online, and it cost me nothing to duplicate it, nothing to ship it, an AI program in the background that did all the work for me 24/7. All I had to do is create advertising. No warning labels, no coughing and hacking. If I wanted just to have some exercise, I could do that. If I want to go outside and enjoy the weather and not have to work on that horrible day, that rain, that direction was what I wanted. If this video seems familiar, like you're thinking about going on your own, whether it's welding, long haul trucking, whatever business it is, if it starts to sound familiar, make sure you do all the numbers. You might be discouraged. But if you want to learn how to do digital sales, how to resell digital products that you don't have to create, or you can create, I can teach you how to do that as well in my program in school. You'll find that in the link below. I can send you my blueprint pattern on how I created my structure, my foundation. That's in the information down below as well. Make sure you grab that. If you want some of my freebies, that's in my school program. My school program offers free resources, free information, and guidance when you need it. Group support, I just opened it. So right now it doesn't have many, depending on when you've watched this video. Or click right in the comments below and I will send you both of them myself. Because you know what? You shouldn't have to trade your health for a paycheck. You shouldn't have to struggle every week, at the end of the week, every Friday, to realize you don't have enough for groceries or any of your other utilities. And even worse than that, you may not have enough for retirement. Click rating comments. I'm waiting for you.